Find the average of the first 4 prime numbers greater than 10. Now, what are prime numbers? Prime numbers are numbers that can only be divided by 1 and itself. So we have 4 prime numbers greater than 10. So from 10, our first prime number will be 11, then 13, 17, and 19. So adding this up, this and this gives us 20, 30, sorry. This and this gives us 30, 10, 10, 20, plus 10, 30. And this gives us another 30, 20, 30. So that gives us 60 over 4. 60 over average will be 60 over 2. 60 over 4 will be 15. So the average of the first 4 prime numbers will be 15. From a class of 5 girls and 7 boys, a committee consisting of 2 girls and 3 boys is to be formed. How many ways can this be done? Now, we have for girls, we have it as 5 to choose 2. So this becomes, now this will be 5 times 4 factorial. Okay, 5 times 4 times 3 factorial. Okay, 5 times 4. Okay, because it will be 3 factorial divided by 2. Okay, that's 2 factorial. So from here we have it as 5 times 4. 5 times 4 will give us 20 over 2, which is 10. And for boys, we have it as 7 to choose 3. So that will become 7 times what? 7 times 6 times 5 all over 3 times 2. Okay, so here we have it as 7 times 6 times 5, 210 divided by 6. That gives us 35. So for boys we have 35 ways, and for girls we have 10 ways. So combining those two will be 10 times 35, which will give us 350 ways. In how many ways can a committee of 5 be selected from a group of 7 males and 3 females if the committee must have 1 female? Now the condition is that the committee must have 1 female. So for female will be 3 out of 1, 3 over 1, which is 3 ways. Okay, now for male, we have it as 7 out of, now since a female must be there, so 1 space for female is out, remaining 4. 7 out of 4, alright, will give us 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 all over 4 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, so this gives us 7 times 6 times 5 times 4, 840 all over 3 times 4 times 2 times 1, 24. So 840 divided by 24 gives us 35. So 35 ways for the guys.
Get the cheapest science materials from allschoollabs.com.
So if we do this, total ways will become 35 times 3. So 35 times 3 gives us 105 ways. So in 105 ways, can a committee of 5 be selected from that group? A bag contains 7 red balls, okay, a bag contains red, 7, black, 4. 2 balls were picked at random from the bag and replaced each time. Find the probability that the 2 balls are same color. Now, probability of red is 7 over 11. Probability of black is 4 over 11. Okay, now, probability of red will be 7 over 11 times 7 over 11, which is 49 over 121. And probability of black will be 4 over 11 times 4 over 11, which is 16 over 121. Okay, now the probability that both balls were the same would be probability of red plus probability of black, which gives us 49 over 121 minus plus 16 over 121. LCM will be 121, okay, 49 plus 16, 49 plus 16 would give us 65. So this will be 65 over 121 as our answer. So our answer will be 65 over 121. U varies directly as the square root of V. U varies directly as the square root of V. Now, U equals K root V. So U is 24 when V is 9. So this becomes 24 equals 3K. So K equals 24 over 3, which gives us 8. Okay, so now our U equals 8 root V. Now it says find V when U is 16. So when U is 16, this becomes U is 16 equals 8 root V. So root V equals 16 over 8, which is 2. Okay, so V equals 2 squared, which would be 4. So the value of V would be 4. If B varies inversely as C raised by 1 over 3 and C, okay, so we can write this to be B varies as, B equals K over cube root of C. Alright? Now, they say C is 27 when B is 2. So B is 2 equals K over cube root of 27. And cube root of 27 is 3. So this gives us 2 equals K over 3. So K equals 2 times 3, which is 6. Alright, find the value of the constant of proportionality. So that's what we're looking for. The value of K will be 6. Now it says calculate 3310 base 5 and minus 1442 base 5. Now since we are working in base 5, it's important to note that our digits cannot be greater than 5. And whatever we are borrowing would be in base 5. Alright, now 2 minus 0, 0 minus 2 is impossible, so we borrow from 1, this becomes 0. So the one we are adding here will become 5. 5 minus 2 will give us 3. Alright, still in base 5. Alright, now 0 minus 4 is impossible. We borrow from this to make it 2. Add to this 0, this becomes 5. 5 minus 4, 1. 2 minus 4 is impossible. We borrow from here to make it 2. 2 plus 5 gives us 7. 7 minus 4 gives us 3. 2 minus 1 will be 1. So our answer...
Run quick tests and analysis. Visit analysis.africa.
Will be 1313 base 5. Next, is convert 3. We have 3.1415926 to 5 decimal places. Now, when we talk about 5 decimal places, it simply means that there should be 5 digits after your decimal point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next number is not up to 5. So all this will be rounded down to 0. So this becomes 3.14159. That's to 5 decimal places. The length of a notebook, 15 cm, was measured as 16.8. Okay? Error equals 16.8 minus 15, which is 1.8 centimeter. Okay? It says calculate the percentage error. So percentage error is error over actual times 100 over 1. Now in this case, our actual value is 15 cm. Okay, so this will become, and our measured value is 16.8 cm. So for our percentage error, we have it as percentage error, we have it as 1.8 all over 15 times 100 over 1. So that gives us 1.8 times 100 divided by 15. That gives us 12%. A worker's present salary is 24,000 per annum. His annual increment is 10% of his basic salary. What would be his annual salary at the beginning of the third year? So let's look at for the first year. That would be 10 over 100 times his basic, 2400. So the increment will be 24. Alright, so at the end of the first year, you'll be having salary will be 2400 plus 24, which gives us 24,000 plus 24 will give us 26,400. Okay, so we look for the second year. 10% of 26,400 would be 2640. So salary would be 2640 plus 26,400 plus 26,400. That gives us 29,040. Okay, now the third year, 10% of 29,040. Okay, so at the beginning of the third year, At the beginning of the third year, his salary will be 29,040. Okay? But at the end of the third year, if we find this salary, that becomes 29,040. Okay, so at the end of the third year, for the fourth year, you'll be having 29040 plus 2904 plus 2904. Okay, so at the end of the third year, you'll be having 31944. Okay, so our question says, what would be his salary, annual salary, at the beginning of the third year? Okay, so at the beginning of the second year, at the beginning of the second year, he'll be earning 26,400. So at the beginning of the third year, he'll be earning 29,040, because that will be the basic salary he'll be paid by the third year. So for third year, at the beginning of the third year, he'll be earning 29,040 naira. Express the product of 0.0014 times 0.011 in standard form. Okay, now this is something as 1.4 times 10 raised to power 123 minus 3, and this is 1.1 times 10 raised to power 12 minus 2. Okay, and we know that 1.4 times 1.1 will give us 1.54 times 10 raised to power 1. Okay, while this is times 10 raised to power minus 5. Okay, so having this, we have it as 1.54 times 10 raised to power minus 4. So our answer will be 1.54 times 10 raised to power minus 4. 0.0014 times 0.011.
400,000 cheap medicines, cosmetics, and analytical supplies. Everything in one big place. allschoollabs.com.
So 1.4 times 1.1. Okay, that is giving us 1.54 times 10 raised to power 0, sorry. This is 1.54 times 10 raised to power 0. So this would be 1.54 times 10 raised to power minus 5. Alright. Alright, it says let P be 1, 2, U, V, W, X, and Q is 2, 3, U, V, W, 5, and 6 with Y. While R is 2, 3, 4, V, X, Y. Now it says determine P minus Q. Now this means elements in P that are not in Q. P minus Q, okay, means elements in P that are not in Q. Okay, so elements in P that are not in Q will be what? We have 2, we have 2, we have U, we have U, we have V, we have V, we have W, we have W. Okay, so elements that are in P that are not in Q will be 1 and X. Alright, having it as 1 and X, next we are looking for elements of intersection R. Now, intersection R, what is our R element? We have 2, 3, 4, V, X, Y. Okay? That's an intersection R. So what's common here will be X and X. So this will give us X as a factor, which will be Option C. If the population of a town was 2024, if the population of a town was 240,000 in January 1998 and it increased by 2% each year, what would be the population of the town by January 2020? So, January 1998, we had 2400. Okay, by 1999, this will give us 2 over 100 times 24000. So this will be 240123 plus 480. 240123 plus 480. 4,800. That gives us 244,800. That's the population by the end of January 1999. So by January 2002, by January 2000, we have it as 2 over 100 times 244,800 over 1. 0 cancels 0. Okay, this gives us 2488 times 2. That gives us 244,800 plus 4976. So by January, we are having it plus 244,800. So that will be 249,776. That will be the population of 249,776 will be the population of the 2448 times 2. Sorry, this should be 8. This should be 48. So this should be 4896. 4896. So this would be plus 244,800. That will give us 249,696. That will give us 249,696 as our answer. Alright, a binary operation is defined by A asterisk B equals AB. So if A asterisk 2 equals 2 minus A, then A asterisk 2 would be A squared equals 2 minus A. Okay, so this becomes A squared minus 2 minus 2. Okay, let's have it as A squared minus 2 plus A equals 0. So turning into an equation, I have it as A squared plus A minus 2. Let's factorize. We have minus 2A squared. Okay, factors of this will be 2 and 1. Okay, now since it's negative, 1 has to be negative. Alright, and positive. Alright, so this becomes A squared minus A squared plus 2A and plus, this becomes A squared plus 2A minus A minus 2. Okay, now grouping these two together, this becomes A is common, A plus 2, and this is minus 1 is common, A plus 2. So this becomes A minus 1 equals 0, which gives us A equals 1, and a plus 2 equals 0, which gives us a equals minus 2. So the possible values of a would be 1 and minus 2. 1 and minus 2. Okay, in a youth club of 94 members, 60 like modern music, 50 like traditional music, and the number of members who like both traditional and modern music are 3 times those who don't like any type of music. How many members like only one type of music? Now, for our modern music, we have 60. Traditional music, we have 50. Both, we have 3x, and none, we have x. Now, representing this in a Venn diagram, we have modern music, traditional music. Now, modern music will be 60 minus 3x, where 3x is for those that like both, and traditional music will be 50 minus 3x. Then those that like none will be x. Now, our universal set here is 94. Okay, so now that means all this in our Venn diagram will sum up to 94 equals 60 minus 3x plus 3x minus plus 50 minus 3x plus x. So this cancel this, leaving us with 94 equals 110 minus 3x plus x. So 94 equals 110 minus 2x. So 2x equals 110 minus 94. So 2x equals 16. X equals 16 over 2, which is 8. Okay?
Run credible medical tests and chemical analysis here, from malaria to HIV tests.
So 3x will be 3 times 8, which gives us 24. So for our modern music will be 60 minus 24, and our traditional music will be 50 minus 24. Okay? 60 minus 24 gives us 36, and 50 minus 24 gives us 26. Now the question is, how many members like only one type of music? Only one type of music would be the addition of this, which would be 62. So 62 members like only one type of music. Now, our final question says, evaluate 2.813. All right, we have 2.813 times 10 raised to the power minus 3 times 1.063 all over 5.637 times 10 raised to the power minus 2. Now we can rewrite this to be 0.12213 times 1.063 all over 0.1567. Okay, so this will be 0.00213 times 1.063 divided by 0.05637. That gives us 0.0530,463. All right. So leave your answer in 2 significant figures. That will be 0.053 to 2 significant figures. Okay, the question says reducing each number to 2 significant figures. Okay, if we reduce this to 2 significant figures, that becomes 0.0028 times 1.0 0.06 all over 0.056. Okay, so this will be 0.0028 times 1.06 divided by 0.056. So that still gives us to 0.053 as our answer. Alright guys, with this, we've come to the end of today's class. If there are any questions or comments, don't forget to put them down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on your notification buttons for more updates. See you in the next class.
Hi, I'm sure you enjoyed the video you just watched. To see more content as that, preparing you for your upcoming exam, make sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on notification. Also, remember that you can use the comment section to send us your questions or your inquiries, and we are happy to take them. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.